What some may see as an ugly mess of lines could be so much more if we open our minds. Join me on my journey if you have a big heart. Come on, let's go, it's the art of the chart.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Zachy Hennessy, and I'm an artist, an entrepreneur, probably, and also a reporter here at BLOCKTV. You're watching Art of the Chart. This is the show where we take some of these technical analysis charts and we try to help you understand that it doesn't take a technical analyst to analyze things technically. So why don't you come join me? So here we've got a chart. It's from Game Credits, and I found this. I always look for these niche kind of cryptocurrencies, and I say, I'd like to learn a little bit more about that. So I went ahead and I Googled them. It took a little bit of doing, but I found eventually their website, and here it is. It's the Game Credits Foundation. You can find it at gamecredits.org. So what is Game Credits? As far as I can tell, Game Credits, they're trying to make like a universal video game currency that you can use, I guess, for your microtransactions and also to buy games. They've got a store here where you can buy all kinds of different stuff with their currency. A cool idea. Will it work out? That's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is what their chart looks like and what that chart says to us and what we can say back to it. It's all about the conversation of art here. So we've got their values: transparency, autonomy, passion, decentralization. I should hope they're decentralized because they're a cryptocurrency. That's kind of like the thing, right? Anyways, so I got their chart here. We're going to look at it. I took the liberty, as I do so often, of going ahead and giving it a trace beforehand. And this is kind of like our starting point, our ground zero. And you can see it kind of has this nice little, kind of whimsical little situation up here on the left. And then it kind of dips down into kind of like a blobby kind of formation there. And what that really said to me, was I think we can make something really, really special with this. So what I want to do is kind of go crazy today. Usually we stick to one color, two colors. I'm going with a whopping, I think, 4 colors today. Okay, so brace yourself, Grandma. It ain't going to be your typical art of the chart. So I'm going to get my swatch ready here. Okay, first things first is we're going to finish this outline, right? You always got to give it a nice even outline no matter what you're doing. So I think what we're going to do to start that is kind of take around like this and kind of complete that shape. Okay, and that's a great start. That speaks to me. Now remember, if you have any interest in analyzing charts like this, then you can always send it to me at the Sonic Wombat or at BLOCKTV News on Twitter, and I'll be sure to feature it in the future. But anyway, so this is kind of our basic outline, and we're gonna. Well, I also want something like that, and it'll all become apparent. All secrets shall be unveiled by the end of this baby. Okay, so we've got a basic shape. I want to give it some color, and then I want to come back to the lines. We're jumping around. We're having a whole ball. Let's get a different color situation here. And then we'll increase our brush size so we can kind of get this done a little quick. Actually, that's way too big. That's fine. Going for like a brown, kind of earthy tones today. I'm feeling kind of earthy. Woke up, brushed my teeth with some gravel and dirt, so I'm kind of feeling that. I didn't actually do that, but some people do, I guess. I brush my teeth with charcoal. I don't know if that's like a normal thing at this point in modern society, but I sure do like the charcoal. And I'm realizing that as I'm doing this, I've kind of flipped my palette backwards. But as a great man once said, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents. So we're gonna kind of just kind of run with it. So let's kind of like do something like this and kind of mix it up. Right? We'll give it something like that. Kind of give it like a cow spot situation. And I hear some of you may be wondering, what the hell is he drawing? I still don't see it. Don't you worry. All shall be revealed, as I said. So we're going to take this and just kind of go for it. So here at BLOCKTV, we just got over Hump Day, middle of the week, and I was talking to some of my coworkers, and we were talking about how, you know, Hump Day, it's a hard thing for a lot of people. Some people look at it as the highlight of their week, but if you ask me, I quite like Hump Day because it means I still have half a week left of coming into work and hanging out and, you know, giving some good news, writing some good stories, and analyzing some good charts. So if you ask me, Hump Day is less about what's behind us, more about what's ahead of us, and that's what I think. So this is kind of good. I'm kind of aiming for something like in this kind of general direction. That's looking really nice, and of course we got to give them some. So by now you may have realized that what we're drawing is it's a little Kit Kat. I don't know what we're going to call him yet, but I'm really liking kind of how he's looking. Let's give his ears some color. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-doo. And that's going to look pretty nice. Yeah, so, you know, I went on Reddit, and I saw somebody posted on Reddit that why am I doing this? I could just do it like that. I saw somebody posted on Reddit, you know, they've got this picture. They're like, hey, check it out. You know, I've got this technical analysis chart, and I drew over it, and you know, I made it into a whale to symbolize the movements of the whales, and that's great. You know, I think that's really nice. However you want to interpret these charts, that's fine. You know, I decided that instead of, you know, suing this guy for taking my idea and kind of running with it, I'm gonna support the fellow. I think, you know, any artist who's making good art deserves to be recognized. So good on you for that. What do I want here? Aha, I want to take my brown color. I'm a mess right now, man, I tell you what. Gonna take it here, gonna give it a brush situation, and we're gonna, like I said, this is a more complicated drawing. I feel comfortable enough. I've done so many of these arts of the charts, as you can see from the background there, and you know, we got all these different kinds of friends going on, all very simple. I figured, hey, you know what? Why not go a little crazy, as they call it. So that's kind of what we're aiming to do here. Anyways, so we're almost done. We're on the home stretch here, but there's one specific detail that I need to add, and that is a little nosy. Let's put it on this layer. Would you look at that? I really like this kind of guy. You know, he's kind of got that Hump Day kind of expression, like one other famous cartoon cat who shall remain nameless for legal purposes. But you know, I think he's really nice. Let's give him a name. I'm feeling like we're gonna call him Gunt. I don't know why. It just seems like it kind of suits him. So that's Gunt. And give it a little John Hancock down here at the bottom, as I am wont to do. And that's, you know, as always, I think that's a thing of beauty. So, you know, like I said, if you feel like you'd like to try your hand at one of these charts, you know, be my guest. Because I think that everybody's got a little artistic streak in them, and I'd love to see it applied to these kinds of charts and feature it on the show. So that's all I got for you today, and for me and everybody here at BLOCKTV, have a good day and happy painting.